I stand in my living room. Everything looks perfect. The white sofa is clean. The flowers are fresh. The sun comes through the big windows. But there is a paper on the table. I pick it up. My hands shake. The words say, "Foreclosure notice." I read it again. The bank wants my house. They say I did not pay. But I always pay. Aiden pays. He takes care of everything. I remember the day I met Aiden. He was so kind. He smiled at me. He opened doors for me. He brought me flowers. I felt safe with him. Aiden was different from other men. He wanted to help me. He said, "You work too hard. Let me help you." So he did. He paid the bills. He managed the money. He made all the big decisions. I was so happy. I did not want to worry. I trusted him. One night, Aiden came home late. He had some papers. "Sign these," he said. "It is for our future, honey. Trust me." I looked at the papers. There were many words, long words. I did not understand them. "What are they?" I asked. "Just business papers," he said. "They will help us. We can buy nice things. We can travel." I believed him. I signed the papers. I did not read them. I was happy. Someone loved me. Someone took care of me. But now he is gone. I try to call Aiden. The phone rings. Then I hear his voice. "Leave a message." But it is just a recording. I call again and again. No answer. I call his office. A voice says, "This number does not exist." My heart beats fast. That is wrong. I called that number before. Many times. I get in my car. I drive to his company. I know the address. I went there once for a party. But when I arrive, I see something strange. The building is old. The windows are broken. There is no sign, no company name, nothing. I park the car. I walk to the door. It is open. I go inside. The place is empty, just dust and silence. No desks, no computers, no people, nothing. This is not right. Where is his office? Where are his workers? I take out my phone. I check my bank account. My fingers shake. I type the password. The screen shows a number, 0, no money. But that is not all. There is more. A red number, -$50,000. I check again. Maybe it is a mistake. But no, it is real. There are loans, big loans, all in my name. I sit on the floor, the cold floor of the empty warehouse. Dust covers my dress, but I do not care. He is gone. Aiden is gone, and he took everything. My money, my house, my life. I do not cry. I cannot cry. I just sit there. The silence is heavy. It fills the room. It fills my head. I believed him. I trusted him. And now I have nothing. The sun moves across the broken windows. Shadows grow long. I stay on the floor. I do not move. This is real. This is my life now. He took everything, and I let him. The bank comes to my house. 2 men in suits. They have papers. They say I must leave. But this is my home, I say. "You did not pay," one man says. "The house is ours now." I pack my things. I take my clothes. I take some photos. Everything fits in 2 suitcases. My whole life, just 2 bags. They take my car too. It was in Aiden's name. Everything was in his name. I call my sister. Can I stay with you? I ask. My voice shakes. She is quiet for a moment. Then she says, I told you. I said he was too good to be true, but you did not listen. I need help, I say. Please. You have bad debt now, she says. I cannot help you. I have my own family. I cannot risk it. Risk it like I am dangerous, like I am a disease. Just for a few days, I beg. No, she says. You made your choice. Now you must fix it. She ends the call. I stare at my phone. My own sister. She said no. I try my mother. She says the same thing. We warned you. You did not listen. We cannot help people who do not help themselves. I sit on the curb. My 2 suitcases next to me. I have nowhere to go. I text my friends. The women I had coffee with. The women I went to parties with. I send 10 messages. Only one person answers. Sorry, I am very busy now. Then nothing. The others do not reply at all. They are gone. All of them. When I had money, they liked me. Now I have nothing, so they disappear. I find a motel. It is cheap. $20 a night. The sign is broken. The paint is old. The room is small and dirty. The bed has stains. The carpet smells bad. Old cigarettes. And something else. Something rotten. Outside, I hear sirens, police cars, ambulances. They come and go all night. People shout. Doors slam. This is my life now. This dirty room. These sounds. This smell. I lie on the bed. I do not take off my clothes. The sheets look dirty. I close my eyes. I cry. I cry so hard. My body shakes. I cannot stop. I am so stupid. How did I not see it? How did I trust him so much? I signed those papers. I did not read them. I just signed. Like a child. Like a fool. This is my fault. Not his fault. Mine. I gave him everything. I gave him my trust, my money, my life. And he took it all. I feel so small. So useless. I am 38 years old, but I feel like a lost child. A child who cannot find her way home. I cry until I cannot cry anymore. Then, I just lie there, empty. The next morning, I go to the bathroom. The mirror is cracked. A long line goes down the middle. I look at myself. My face is red. My eyes are swollen. My hair is a mess. I look broken. I look destroyed. I stare at that woman in the mirror. Is this me? Is this who I am now? I think about my life, about this room, about the smell, about the sirens, about the people who left me. I can stay here. I can give up. I can let this destroy me. Or I can fight. I look at my reflection. I see the crack in the mirror. It divides my face in two, the old me, and someone new. I do not know who that new person is, but I must find out. I cannot die here. I will not die here. I must fight. I stop crying. The sadness is still there, but something changes inside me. The sadness becomes something else, something cold, something hard, anger. I need money. I need a place to sleep. So I find a job. A cleaning company needs workers. Night shifts. I say yes. The work is hard. I clean offices. I clean bathrooms. I clean floors. My hands hurt. My back hurts, but the pain is good. It makes me forget. When I work, I do not think about Aiden. I just clean. I finish work at 6 in the morning. I am tired, but I do not go back to the motel. Not yet. I go to the public library. It opens at 8. I wait outside. I am always the first person there. The library is quiet. It is clean. It smells like old books. This place becomes my safe place, my home. But I do not read stories. I do not read novels. I read law books. I read books about money, about finance, about debt. At first, the words are strange. I do not understand them. Assets, liability, shell company, corporate veil. What do these words mean? I use a dictionary. I look up every word. I write them down. I read the same page 10 times, 20 times, until I understand. Some days, I want to give up. The words are too hard. The books are too thick. But I do not stop. I cannot stop. This is my only weapon now, knowledge. I study like my life depends on it, because it does. I find the papers I signed, the papers Aiden gave me. I kept copies. I did not know why, but now I know. I read them, slowly, word by word, and now I understand. These are not normal papers. These are loan documents. These are contracts. And my name is on all of them. I study more. I learn about investments, about companies, about how money moves. And then I see it, the pattern, the investments Aiden talked about. They were fake. The company names are fake. The addresses are fake. Everything is fake. He used my name. He used my signature. He made me sign the papers. And then he took the money. The banks gave him money because my name was there. My credit was good. So they trusted me. They did not know I was just a fool. My signature was his weapon, and I gave it to him. I gave it so easily. I feel sick, but I keep reading. I keep learning. Weeks pass, then months. I clean at night. I study in the morning. I sleep for a few hours, then I do it again. My body is tired, but my mind is sharp, sharper than before. I learn the language now, the law language, the money language. I can read contracts. I can spot the lies. Something changes in me. I feel it. When I walk, I do not look at the ground anymore. I look ahead. I look at people, and they look away, not me. When people talk to me, I do not say sorry. I do not make myself small. I speak clearly. I use exact words, careful words. I think before I speak. I am building something around me, something hard, something that protects me, like armor. One day, I find something, a small thing, a thing most people do not see. I look at the papers again, all of them. I look at every page, every signature, every stamp, and there it is, a stamp, a notary stamp. It says a name. It says a town. The town is 3 hours away from here. I check all the papers. The stamp is on many of them. The same stamp, the same notary, the same town. This is not an accident. Aiden went to that town. He used that notary. Many times. Why? What is in that town? I write down the address. I write down the name. I write down everything. I look at the paper in my hand. This is the first real clue, the first real proof. I feel something I have not felt in a long time. Hope and something else. Something strong. Determination. The hunt begins now. I am not the victim anymore. I am the hunter. And Aiden does not know I am coming. I take a bus to the town. It is 3 hours away. The trip is long, but I do not care. I look different now. My clothes are cheap. Old jeans, a gray shirt, a brown jacket. Nothing special. I want to look normal. I want people to forget me. But my eyes are different. They are sharp now. They watch everything. I find the notary office. It is on a small street, next to a coffee shop. I go inside. A woman sits at a desk. She is old. She smiles at me. "Can I help you?" "I need some papers," I say, "for a house." We talk. She is friendly. She tells me about her work. She mentions a real estate company. "We work with them a lot," she says. I write down the name. I thank her. I leave. I find the real estate company. It is 2 blocks away. I walk past it. I do not go inside. Not yet. I just look. I remember the address. Then I wait. I sit in the coffee shop. I drink coffee. I watch the street. I watch the real estate office. People go in. People come out. And then I see him, Aiden. He walks out of the office. He wears a nice suit. He looks the same. That smile, that walk, everything is the same. My heart beats fast, very fast. I feel sick. I want to run to him. I want to scream. I want to hit him, but I do not move. The old me would scream. The old me would cry. The old me would make a scene. But I am not her anymore. I take out my phone. I take photos. He does not see me. He walks to a cafe across the street. A woman waits for him there. She is young, maybe 30. She smiles when she sees him. She looks happy. He kisses her hand. He sits down. They talk. They laugh. I watch them. I take more photos. I record their voices on my phone. I cannot hear the words, but I have proof. Proof he is here. Proof he is doing this again. She is his new victim, and she does not know it yet. I follow Aiden every day, for weeks. I learn his routine. He goes to the real estate office in the morning. He meets the woman for lunch. He goes to a bar at night. I write everything down. What time he leaves his apartment. What time he arrives at work. Where he eats. Who he talks to. I use the library computers. I search public records. I find property documents, business records. I use my new skills. The skills I learned from those law books, and I find more. So much more. Aiden is not alone. He meets with other men, 3 men. They meet at the bar. They sit in the corner. They talk quietly. They pass envelopes to each other. I watch from far away. I take photos. I write down dates, times, details. This is not just one bad man. This is a system, a network. Aiden is just one part of it. He finds the women. He makes them trust him. He makes them sign papers. And then the others take the money. They split it. They all profit. I am not his only victim. There were others before me, and this new woman will be next. But not if I stop them. I collect more evidence, documents, photos, audio recordings, bank records. I have everything now. One night, it rains. I stand across from his apartment. The rain soaks my jacket. My hair sticks to my face, but I do not care. I look up at his window. The light is on. He is inside. He feels safe. He thinks he won, but he is wrong. I hold my phone. All the evidence is inside it. Photos, documents, recordings, everything. I have the power now. Not him. Me. I can destroy him. I can destroy all of them. The whole network. The rain falls harder. But I smile. The hunt is over. Now comes justice. I wait for the right moment. It comes on a Tuesday afternoon. Aiden sits at the same cafe, with the same woman. I walk to his table. He looks up. His face goes white. He sees me. For a moment, he cannot speak. Tegan, he says. He tries to smile. But it does not work. His lips shake. Hello, Aiden, I say. My voice is calm, cold. I practiced this voice. I am ready. The woman looks confused. She looks at me, then at Aiden. Who is this? She asks. An old friend, Aiden says. He stands up fast. Too fast. His chair makes a noise. We need to talk. Alone. I look at the woman. Run. I want to tell her. Run now. But I say nothing. Not yet. We go outside. The street is busy. People walk past us. This is good. I want witnesses. Aiden tries to touch my arm. I step back. I do not let him touch me. Tegan, baby, he says. I can explain everything. Please. Just listen, then explain, I say. I had to leave, he says. It was not safe for you. I did it to protect you. To keep you safe, I laugh. It is a bitter laugh. A hard laugh. Protect me? You stole from me. You took everything. You destroyed my life. It was not like that, he says. His voice is soft, sweet. The voice I remember. The voice I used to love. I love you. I always loved you. You have to believe me. Stop, I say. I know everything now. Everything. I take out my phone. I show him the photos. Photos of him with the other men. The 3 men from the bar. Photos of the envelopes. Photos of documents. I know about the fraud, I say. I know about the fake companies, the fake investments. I know about the network. I know who your partners are. His face changes. The smile disappears. The charm disappears. Fear comes into his eyes. Real fear. You signed papers, I say. Fraud papers. That is a crime. Section 1341. Mail fraud. Section 1343. Wire fraud. You can go to jail for 10 years, maybe 20, maybe more. How do you? He starts. He cannot finish. He just stares at me. I learned, I say. I went to the library. I read law books. I studied every day. For months. I know the codes now. I know the rules. I know everything you did. I show him more photos. These men, your partners, I know who they are. I have their names, their addresses, their bank accounts, everything. Aiden stares at the photos. His hands shake. His whole body shakes. Tegan, please, he says. You do not understand. You do not know the full story. I understand everything, I say. You found me. You made me trust you. You made me love you. Then you made me sign papers. Papers I did not read. And you took the money. You ruined my credit. You left me with nothing. It was not my choice, he says. His voice cracks. It was your choice, I say. Every step, every lie, every paper, all of it. Your choice. He looks around. People walk past us. A woman with a dog, a man with coffee, a young couple holding hands. He moves closer to me. His voice drops to a whisper. They will kill me, he says. The men, the ones in the photos. If I do not pay them, I owe them money, so much money, hundreds of thousands. So you stole from me, I say. I had no choice, he says, and then he starts to cry. Real tears, not fake tears, real ones. His body shakes, his face turns red. I am trapped. They own me. I scam women. I make them sign papers. I give the money to those men. Or they hurt me. Or they kill me. I watch him cry. This man who took everything from me, this man I loved. He is not strong. He is not clever. He is not a criminal genius. He is just weak. He is scared. He is pathetic. I am a slave, he says, just like I made you a slave. I did to you what they did to me. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. He falls to his knees, right there on the street. People stop walking. They stare at us. Some people take out their phones. Please, he begs. Please, Tegan, do not go to the police. I will pay you back. I promise. I will work. I will find a way. Just give me time. Please. I am begging you. I look down at him. I watch him cry on the ground. I wait. I feel nothing. No love, not anymore. No hate, not really. Just pity and disgust. He is pathetic. A pathetic, broken man. Stand up, I say. My voice is quiet, but hard. He stands, slowly. His face is red. His eyes are wet. Tears run down his face. His nose runs. He looks ugly now, ugly and small. I already went to the police, I say. His face goes white again. All the blood leaves his face. What? I gave them everything, I say. All the evidence, all the photos, all the documents, all the recordings. A detective has them now, an honest one. I checked. I researched him. He is a good man. No, he whispers. No, no, no. When? Yesterday, I say. You cannot do this, he says. You do not understand. They will kill me. In prison. They have people in prison. I will die. Maybe, I say. Or maybe you will be safe there, safer than you are now. I hear sirens. They come closer, louder. Police cars turn onto the street. 3 cars, maybe 4. Aiden hears them too. He looks at the cars, then at me. His eyes are wide, full of fear. You destroyed me, he says. No, I say, you destroyed yourself. Years ago, when you made your first choice, when you decided to hurt people, to use people, that was your choice, not mine. The police cars stop. Officers get out. They walk toward us. They walk toward Aiden. There are many officers. 5, 6. This is a big arrest. Aiden Ross? One officer says. He is tall. He has gray hair. Yes, Aiden says. His voice is small, like a child's voice. You are under arrest, the officer says, for fraud, for identity theft, for conspiracy. Put your hands behind your back. Aiden does not move. He just stares at me. Now, the officer says. Aiden puts his hands back. The officer puts metal handcuffs on his wrists. They make a clicking sound, a final sound. The police take him. They walk him to the car. People on the street watch. Some people clap. They do not know what happened, but they clap anyway. The police put Aiden in the car. He looks at me through the window. He does not look angry. He just looks empty, lost, like I felt. In that motel room, on that dirty floor, the car drives away. The sirens fade. The street becomes quiet again. Normal again. People start walking again. The show is over. I turn around. I walk away. I do not look back. Not once. It is over now. Finally over. I won. But it does not feel like winning. It just feels like ending. I walk to the bus stop. I wait for the bus. The sun is warm on my face. I close my eyes. I breathe. For the first time in months, I feel light. The weight is gone. The fear is gone. The anger is gone. I am free now. Finally free. 3 months later, the detective calls me. The case is closed, he says. You are free now. The bank erases my debt. The judge says I was a victim. I did not know about the fraud. So they release me. My credit is bad for now, but I am free. The weight is gone. The chains are broken. One day, my phone rings. It is my sister. Tegan, she says. Her voice is bright, happy. I heard you caught him. Good job. You are so brave. I hold the phone. I say nothing for a moment. Yes, I say. I did. We should have lunch, she says. I want to hear everything. It must be such a story. I am busy, I say. My voice is polite, but cold. Oh, well, maybe next week, she says. Maybe, I say. But I know the truth. I will not have lunch with her. Not now. Maybe not ever. She left me when I needed her. She called me a risk. She closed her door. I remember that. I will always remember that. Family is not just blood. Family is action. Family is who stays. She did not stay. I have to go, I say. Okay, she says. Call me soon. I end the call. I do not feel bad. I feel strong. I learned something important. I learned about boundaries, about who deserves my time, my trust, my love. I do not go back to my old life. I do not want that life anymore. I find a new job. I work for a law office. I help women. Women like me. Women who signed papers they did not understand. Women who trusted the wrong people. I am not a lawyer, but I know things now. I know contracts. I know fraud. I know the law. I help them read documents. I help them understand their rights. I save money. I find a small apartment. It is not big. It is not fancy, but it is mine. It is clean. It is safe. It is home. Today, I sit at my small table. I make tea. The water boils. I pour it into a cup. The steam rises. It smells like flowers. A client sent me a contract. She wants me to check it. I read it carefully, line by line, word by word. I find a problem, a hidden clause. I write notes. I will call her tomorrow. I look around my apartment. The walls are white. The furniture is simple. There are books on the shelf. Law books, finance books, books that saved my life. I smile. A real smile. A smile that comes from inside. Aiden stole my money. He stole my trust. He stole my old life. But he gave me something too. He did not mean to, but he did. He forced me to find myself. The real me. The strong me. The smart me. And she is stronger than I ever imagined. She is stronger than he ever knew. I take a sip of tea. I look out the window. The sun is setting. The sky is orange and pink. This is my life now. Small, simple, strong, free. And I would not trade it for anything. We're at the end now, but I'd love to see you again in the next video. If you enjoyed today's story, please click the like button. It is a simple way to say, I want more. Share this video with a friend who is learning English and enjoys emotional storytelling. And don't forget to subscribe to Kaviko English Storytime. When you subscribe and ring the bell, YouTube will gently knock on your door with every new story. Thank you for your time, your ears, and your kind heart.